daddies and mommies. All right. So yesterday we started a very fantastic topic on understanding digital marketing, and by God's grace, we were able to cover a couple of things in the digital marketing, and then we spoke about what digital marketing is all about, and then the channels of digital marketing. All right? And I believe it was a very, very interesting sections. All right. So can I want to know how we were able to understand what we did yesterday. So let me hear maybe what you were able to understand based on yesterday's what digital marketing is all about. Maybe one or two persons, just give me an idea of what you understand. It's not you. You were not in yesterday's class. People that were in yesterday's class, based on what we taught yesterday.
But do you know it's possible it's in yesterday's class because we are nine.
You watched it, yes. Yes, you watched it. You watched it. Okay, but I want people that are in the class to talk. So,
Let me just I don't want to just one definition of
what you understand.
So it's a strategy that in which we use different platform
Okay.
to market our product and services
Okay.
to the outside world.
Okay. Outside world.
Space,
Digital space. Internet. On the internet.
Okay.
On the internet. It's not outside world could be heaven. When you're going outside the world, you are going outside planet. Okay.
So we also told that we have different platforms that we use, and the platform for you to know your products and services will determine the kind of platform you will use.
We use.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
So,
And any other person, any other opinion?
that one is outside our note anyway.
Okay, another thing that we learned yesterday is that we learned that digital marketing is how will I put it, is a digital world whereby people hang out and sell their products, and it could be service, it could be products, it could be anything that they can sell online.
Okay.
And the means by which you sell those things depends on the kind of product. Like yesterday, we talk about social media and we talk about Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, Snapchat, and so on. So using any of those ones depends on what you're selling and your targeted audience.
Okay. That's good. Okay, give Daddy to say what he wanted to say.
When I was going through the link,
Okay.
what my other said, yes, what he said is part of what I wanted to say.
Okay.
What Madam said too.
Okay.
Then the other thing I learned is we have different channels,
Okay.
and those channels, depending on the kind of products that you have, we have channels such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat, and the rest.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's
Thank
what
you
I
very
think I'm
much.
going to.
Mr. Daniel, let's know what you understand in yesterday's class.
Right. We spoke about the channels, and we said define channels as a platform whereby brands or individuals can communicate with their audience.
Okay.
Then the channels, you spoke about social media, you mentioned the uses to create awareness and to simply just bring your brand to meet your customers, because if it will if it was to be live, your customers will have to come to the market to meet you.
Okay.
But that digital
Those
marketing
channels are the
has
road
yes
that leads.
that makes you reach your customers before.
All right. Mr. Julius.
In the course of the class, we also talked about MAUs, that is monthly active users.
Okay.
Then DAUs, and that is daily active user. That is, that each of the channel platform have their capacity for daily and monthly users.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One of you. So, and we were able to mention one of the channels of what? Digital marketing. That digital marketing is an ecosystem. I said it's a compound name that when you put all these channels together, it will now, you will now call them just like your what would I use to illustrate it? Extended family. For instance, a man that married 7 wives, all of them answer one surname, digital marketing, but different wives, different children. Do you understand? So digital marketing is the man. Then the wives are the channels. All right? So one of the channels, very, very most important channels of digital marketing is what? Social media. So when you hear digital marketing, it's not one particular thing. You understand? It's actually selling, how to sell or selling your product using those digital channels. So the digital marketing is knowing how to sell in every particular channel that you are using. So that's why you have social media marketers. When you have social media marketers, they are part of digital marketing. When you hear search engine marketers, which we are going to do today. Yesterday we did one channel. Today we are going to do search engine channel. All right. So when you hear search engine channel, it's also part of digital marketing. When you hear email marketing, it's also part of digital. You just know digital marketing. So every one of them is different and they function differently. All right. So one is very broad. And a company or a business, you can decide to make use of every one of them in order to sell your product and services online. You can also decide to focus on one. So majority of businesses focus on one, and then later on they can advance to other ones. But the most popular ones people follow, at least for beginners, is what? Social media. All right, that's the most popular one that people use. Also, websites are also part of digital. Well, we'll talk about that, but what we're going to do today is just search engine marketing and email marketing. All right. Okay, I thought they snapped it yesterday and dropped it. The platform.
I sent it before he said check it. I sent
Okay, so this is what the definition. Okay, the definition of the channels.
Okay.
And then these are some of the explanations that we did. Social media, we talked about different social media, and I think they snapped it in the platform.
Yes,
Right? So check. So now today we're going to do search engine. We're going to be talking about search engines as one of the channels of what? Digital marketing. So search engines is one of the very important channel of digital marketing. And the way it works is very, very interesting. And I believe you will love it. So this search engine is a platform that index and rank web pages so users can find information quickly. Search engines are platforms that index and rank web pages so users can find information quickly. The purpose is to drive targeted traffic to your website. When people are actively searching for products, services, or answers. Did you get that? The purpose is to drive targeted traffic to your website when people are actively searching for products, services, or answers. Now, there are two particular categories of search engines. Number one is what? SEO. Now, this is one of the terms of digital marketing you should know. SEO simply means search engine optimization. All right? So it's one of the important, very important terms you should be very, very conversant with. What is SEO? SEO is the process of optimizing your website and content so that search engines like Google rank it higher in organic, non-paid search results. Is it clear? SEO is the process of optimizing your website content so that search engines like Google rank it higher in organic, non-paid search results. Is that clear? You will get it better. Let's keep going. Now, how does SEO works? Number one, SEO works through search engines crawl the web. What I call the search engines crawl the webs. Google uses automated bots called spiders or crawlers to find new and updated web pages. These crawlers follow links, scan content, and gather information. Intelligence. Do you understand? In other words, when you build your website, automatically, as soon as you host it and you publish it and it's running, automatically, search engines crawlers have already recognized it. All right? They've already what? Recognized it. So that when people search for information, if your website has that very particular information that they are looking for, they will pick that information from your web page to the public or to the people that are doing the research. Then directing people to your web page. Do you see the end result? Directing people to your web, because your web page or your website has that particular information and people need the information. So they have gathered this information and they find out that your website has this information globally. And then they list your website among the websites that has this information. So when people want to know more about that information, it lands them on your web page. Do you understand? Automatically. So it's one of the very, very important channels in digital marketing. All right? So number 2 of how SEO works is what we call indexing. Now, the information from your site is stored in a huge database called the search index. All right? Now, if a page is not indexed, it can't show up in search results. If a page is not indexed, it can't show up in search results. So, in other words, your page, your web pages needs to be indexed so that they can show up in search results. So people that build websites is already aware of this. So as they're building your website, they are making it search engine optimized. Did you hear that? Search engine what? Optimized. How will they do it to be search engine optimized? By making sure that they use keywords that people can easily research and find, by making sure that they index the pages so that it can be search engine optimized, that when people are searching for information, just like you come to Google and you say, I'm looking for the best shoe selling company. Bam! It will list down a list of companies. How do they do that? We'll get to that. But the first step, the way they do that, is first of all, that your page is search engine optimized. That is the first step. All right? So, number 3 way of how SEO works is what? Ranking. What is ranking? When a user searches for something, Google algorithm evaluates billions of pages in the index and ranks them based on hundreds of ranking factors. I'll take it again. When a user, let's say for that you are the user, searches for something, Google algorithm evaluates billions of pages in the index. That is, billions of web pages all over the world that have already been indexed. All right? And ranks them based on. Now, listen to me. These factors is very, very important. These are the reason why your website or your web page is search engine optimized. Number 1 key factors includes keyword relevance. How well your content matches the search query. That is number 1 key factor. So the content of your website, how well it matches what the person is searching. So you must use keywords that people can easily research about when you're putting information on your web page. Whether it's not necessarily about stories, it's about the product or the services you are offering. So you must use keywords that are familiar with people, that people can easily search and find. All right? Number 2 factors is your page quality. Freshness, accuracy, and then originality. Your page quality must what? Carry these 3 factors: freshness, accuracy, and originality. It must be sharp. It must be neat. The picture qualities you are using must be sharp. It must not be blurred. All right? Another factor is website authority. Now, website authority are backlinks from other trusted sites. Website authority, backlinks from other trusted sites. So you must have a link in your informations that you have generated in your web page that links to other websites. You see, sometimes you'll be going through a web page, a particular word will be showing different color that when you click on it, it will lead you to another site. Things like that are backlinks, are called backlinks. So take note of that. So your website must have such rankings.
Is it when, for example, the searching on Google in particular something with item, and then that same page leads you to maybe Temu or leads you to Jumia, like on the same.
That's not what I mean. That what you are saying is that you are already on the search engine.
The search engine.
So when you open the search engine, Temu, all the marketplace is there. Now, when you click on Temu and Temu opens, and then you are reading an information on Temu, and then a particular word, strike view, once you click on it, it leads you to another page. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm also saying.
Yes, that's what is backlink. All right. So another factor is user experience. Page speed, mobile friendliness, easy navigation. Your page should not be heavy. Website designers knows about this. As they're doing your website, they have to make it user experience, user friendly. It must be mobile friendliness. It must be easy to navigate. There are some websites, you know, the way we used to build websites before, one page, for you to open a page, it will load and load and load and load. And then some website doesn't have mobile friendliness. They are just good at on the laptop, on the computer. You understand? So as they're building your website, that's why we have people that does UX and UI design these days. They are the people that design interfaces that are very friendly for mobile, for tablet, and for computer. All right? Of course, yeah. Both US and Europe. All right, is in one of the courses I'm also selling. All right, engagement signals. These are factors that Google used to rank websites. The websites that are going to list among search results as people search. These are factors. So if you're asking how would they rank my website for people to be able to see, these are reasons, factors that will make them to rank your website. So the last one of it is what? Engagement signal, click-through rates, dwell time, the number of people that have clicked through your website, that have entered your website through links, and visitors, the number of visitors that visit your website, and the number of time they spend on your website. This is a factor that also makes them to choose you. So when they rank, there's more people on this website. Let's rank it. There's people spend more time on this website. Let's rank it. So these are factors that will make them to do what? Rank your website. All right. So as soon as your website meets all these requirements, your website is going to be among the website your website is already search engine optimized, and it's going to be among the sites that people are going to be frequently seeing when they make a particular research concerning the business that you do. Hope I'm clear. All right. One of the ways that search engine optimization works is what? Number 4, clicks and engagement. A high ranking increases visibility. So when you meet all these factors and your website is what? Ranked very high, it increases what? Visibility. Which drives what? More clicks and engagement. So the more your website, the visibility of your website increase, there will be more clicks and there will be more engagement. More people will have to ask about what you do. More people will have to, some people will make purchases on your website depending on what you do. But the ranking is already high. All right? That's why they can be able to see and then get engagement. Number 2 is positive engagement can further what? Improve rankings. So when you engage with your customers positively by making sales, customer services and all that, how you treat your customers online. So it's not just about how you treat your physical customers, your online customers, how do you treat them? So those engagement, because people write reviews on your website. When you don't treat them well, they write reviews. When you treat them well, they write reviews. And all those reviews are one of the things that forms a ranking. So when there are so many bad reviews about your website, you will not be ranked. Okay? So, all right.
That's last. Because when you're talking about positive feedbacks, what positive feedback can somebody do about
Okay, so that's all about how SEO works. So, and I believe we all are there. Okay? Any question on that? How it works? So if you don't have a website, start planning on how to build one.
well,
Engagement now is when people visit, click, maybe via search engine results, they see where your website as one of the list of the sites, and they click the link and they enter your website. Engagement is them dropping a message, either reaching out to you via the email you provided in your website, or most of the websites have what we call forms that once somebody comes in and wants to send a message, they fill the form, their email, their information, and they send. Then you, that is the owner of the website, at the back end, will see those that have sent you messages. You can now reply. That is the engagement.
so it's different from them probably searching for specific information on your.
It's not just about searching for specific information and seeing it. It's about engagement, interactions as the engagement. All right?
Relating that to YouTube, for example, will it also can it be the same thing in a manner of speaking, like you on your channel, for example?
That's
subscribe,
engagement. That's
the
engagement.
comments.
That's
You
engagement.
understand now?
That's
Even
engagement.
probably share.
For web pages, comments, feedbacks, your replies is engagement. You understand? The people liking your post, sharing it, commenting on it is engagement. You replying back to comments is very, very important.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. all
Yes.
those-
Not just about thumbs up. Reply. You must reply. Thank you. Those are very, very important. The way you engage back to your customers. You don't just do like
Feedback.
there.
Like this Airbnb, you see that please go to their page, say something, and people can come back and say, oh, this place is full. They recommend it. They
Yes.
actually tell you, please, just go to their site and say something.
All right. So,
Sir,
okay,
what is the major difference between website and app?
we'll get there. All right. So, types of SEO. Number one, we have 3 types of SEO. We have on-page SEO. On-page SEO, optimizing the content on your pages. Keywords, headings, meta tags, images, and internal links. These are on-page SEO. That is inside your web page optimized content. All right? Then we have off-page SEO, building your site reputation via backlinks, brand mentions, social sharing. As people mention your website to other people, or in their website, or in their post. As you post something on social media, you mention the links to your website. So this is off-page SEO. Do you understand it now? So there are search engine optimization that you do inside your web pages, and there's search engine optimization you can do outside the web page, which will be now your social media handles, making sure that every post you make has a link to your web page. Do you get that? Facebook, Instagram, make sure they have a link to your website as you're posting. So you're also making it search engine optimized off the web page. All right.
Everything is meshed together.
So these are the things that could speed up the ranking.
For example, if you post a link, now when you click that link,
It takes them to your website. Yes.
before they even start
Interacting with you again.
First thing, link.
Putting links in your social media posts, putting the links in your, like, some people will say, go to my Instagram bio, and you follow and click the link in my Instagram bio, click the link in my TikTok bio.
Even on that job horizons.
Yes, you see those backlinks there.
When you go to that link,
It takes you to the web page of the job. So those, make sure that your website has, or if people are publishing something, make sure that the backlink of your website is always mentioned in people's website, in people's writings, in your social medias. That's one of the most important ways to make your business or your website to be ranked. Remember, it's not about your website, it's about your business. All right? So the third one is technical SEO. Now, optimizing site structure, speed, security, and mobile usability. Optimizing site structure, that is, the people that design your website should make sure that it is optimized, the structure is optimized, it has a very fast functionality, the security is strong, and then it is mobile usability. So these are three types of SEO, search engine optimization. Remember, the most important thing is the optimization, to optimize, to make it to be worthy, to be ready, to be noticeable.
talking about security, does it have to do with protection against maybe
Hackers.
like viruses?
Hackers.
Basically,
Viruses is for gadgets. Hackers is for web pages.
third parties and so on.
People can, especially people that has e-commerce websites where people buy, like Jumia, they have very strong security, because those are the type of sites that people could hack, and all the money you are paying will be going into another place. So if you have any web page that deals on money online, you must use strong website that has strong security, because hackers are looking for such ways the way they will make their money. Make sure that if you are doing any buying and selling online, that your website is very security strong. Because if they deal with you, you will cry. And once it happens, I know it's online space. Once it happens, so don't even allow it to happen. All right, so number 2, I told you that the search engine has 2. One is SEO, number 2 is SEM, search engine marketing. Now we're going to see the difference between the SEO and the SEM and how they work. All right? Okay, what is search engine marketing? SEM is the process of paying for visibility on search engines, usually through PPC. Take note of this term. PPC, pay per click ads. SEM is the process of paying for visibility on search engines, usually through PPC, pay. Just raise the curtains, okay? All right. Okay. So, do you understand? SEM is the process of paying for visibility on search engines, usually through pay per clicks. Take note of that PPC, pay per clicks, ads. All right. I will explain that later. You understand what pay per click means. So, unlike SEO, SEM lets you skip the organic competition and appear instantly at the top of search results. You get that now? You get that now? Now, unlike SEO, SEM lets you skip the organic competition. Now, SEO is organic. You are not paying for your website to be ranked. You are just doing the necessary things, meeting up the factors, the requirements. But SEM is now you are paying for your website to be ranked.
For SEO.
SEO. You pay for SEM. So you paying for your website to be ranked is SEM. So SEM boycotts every protocol. Once you meet up the payment plan, which we are going to get to how the payment is done, your website will be ranked. But the fundamental aspect of your website being ranked also, even when you've paid, is making sure that the organic background jobs has been very, very well done. Make sure that every ranking factors has been met before you even pay. Because if you pay without meeting up with the ranking factors, it will still not be ranked as top in the list. It will still not be ranked as top in the list. It might be ranked as number 10 because it did not meet the factors, all the factors that are required. So, in as much as you are using SEM, you must make sure that the SEO is also standard.
So, for someone that has an existing website and is just saying this one for the first time, how do you make for someone that has an existing website, and then how do you know if you want to pay? How do you know that it meets the standard?
By making sure that these factors that I mentioned.
Can you check yourself? Or you
can check yourself. You can check yourself, or you can meet your web designer to do the diagnosis for you and see if your website is search engine optimized. If you can't check it yourself, you meet your web designer, let it make sure that your search engine is your website is search engine optimized, using those factors we mentioned here to judge it. How usability is it? How quality is the content? The content there, is it something that people can easily search and see? The captions you use, is it captions that are familiar with people? These are factors that you use to check if you meet up or you didn't meet up. Then from there, you can now consult your designer or your web builder to come and then do some adjustments on it that you want it to be ranked. be optimized. All right? So it's very, very simple.
And also, do they use codes to design this?
There are code websites and there are code websites. There are two types of websites. The ones that use code, the one that doesn't use code.
I'm sorry, UI is very important.
So,
Yes.
excuse me.
SEO.
UI UX is important for sites that use code to build. But sites that doesn't use code, no need of UI UX. Because what they use is they use pre-built templates. So they don't have the stress of going to build from scratch. Because UI UX is building the pages, the way to look, the interface from scratch using the platform, the tools, that is Figma or Adobe XD. All right. So, but the website that doesn't use codes have their, just like Canva, pre-built template. You just pick one beautiful one, pay for it, adjust what you need to adjust, and to your own taste, and then you publish it and it starts running it. Every other plugins that you need to function in the website is already there on the platform you're using. There's a one that if you want high security one, they are paid. You pay for them and then they put it on your website and it starts functioning. So it depends. All right, but this is not a website. This is not a website class.
Even those ones that you mentioned, if they are like website that you are receiving payments on the
Of course. Both the coding and the uncoding one, they can both handle it. But when you start getting to very high profile websites, coding comes in completely.
Especially when your maybe the activities, viewership or your
when it requires maximum security and when it requires maximum functionalities. There are some websites that have functions that have not been existing before. So yeah, the coders will use code to write it and it will come to existence. Did you get that?
You do that website.
Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead. How does SEM works? You know, we have talked about how SEO works. So how does SEM works? Let's dive into that. Number one, choose a platform. Choose a platform. Most commonly, there are platforms you can choose to run your SEM. Two of them are mentioned here, Google Ads or Bing Ads. All right? Google Ads or what? Bing Ads. These are two platforms you can use to run your SEM. Number two, keyword research. Keyword research. I said that the most common platforms you can use to run your SEM is Google Ads and Bing Ads. Bing Ads means as BING ADL, Bing Ads. That is number two of how SEM works is what? Via keyword research. Identify the search terms your target audience uses. Do you get that? Identify the search terms your target audience uses. Okay, this your targeted audience. What type of search terms, what type of captions, what type of headings do they normally search? You get that? Once you identify that, you are now going to do what? Use those terms and keywords in building content of your web pages. That is the second way of how SEM work. Identify the search terms your target audience uses. All right? And then these keywords determine when your ad is shown. All right? These keywords determine when your ad is shown. Hmm? No, don't need this. Don't worry. I can't say. Number 3, listen very carefully. Number 3 is what? Ad auction. Ad auction. Ad auction. Every time a user searches, every time a user makes a search, Google runs an instant auction. Facebook does that too, to decide which ads to display. Do you get that? Anytime somebody is searching for something, Google runs an instant auction to decide which ads to display. Of course, you know what is auction. Where they are selling auction is what? The highest bidder goes. The highest bidder goes when you are auctioning something. Is it not the highest bidder they do? So what Google does is that as people are searching for something, they run an instant auction to decide which ads that can display based on 2 main factors. Number 1, bid amount. How much you are willing to pay per click. So they have categories of payment. So if you want to run a search engine marketing, you see the list of the categories of amount. The higher amount you pick, the higher rate your website is going to be displayed on the search engine. The lower amount you pick, the lower is going to be displayed on the search engine. So that's the auction. Automatically. That's the auction. So number 2 factor is what? Quality score. Google's rating of your ad's relevance, history, and landing page quality. So quality score. If your web page is called as one of the quality web pages, it is one of the factors that's going to make your site or your business to be ranked among the top ranking factors among the search engines. All right? Exactly. This is digital marketing. This is what? Digital marketing. So when you hear digital marketing, you think let's do Facebook ads. Lies! It's broad. And it's mathematics, there's how to do it.
What's interesting?
There's how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, you will not do it very well.
Almost abstract.
No one expects.
You know? But people are saying, what to learn digital marketing? It's mathematical. It talks a lot of thinking, a lot of planning. All right. Okay, so number 4 way of how SEM works is what we call ad placement. Ad placement. Winning ads appear at the top or bottom of the search result page, marked as sponsored or ad.
Top or bottom?
Yes, top or bottom of every website you visit. Some of them you'll see adverts running at the top, some you'll see adverts running at the bottom. So those are the people that specifically placed ad.
Some pops up.
Yes, some pops up. people that specifically place ad. So this is different from paying for your website to be ranked. This is now another running ad, placing an ad on the internet. So any page, website that you open using Google Chrome, adverts will be running on it. Adverts runs on Jumia pages, adverts runs on Temu pages, adverts. So people, those adverts you're seeing, people paid for them. It's not just running there. Sometimes on Facebook, you see the advert popping up one side.
Yes, I'm telling you.
YouTube sometimes you have
Even YouTube, you are listening to a song or message come up.
That's the problem I had with my phone in the last 4 days. It was coming as if, these computer games.
Like the one that was happening in your daughter's tablet.
Yes.
I have to go and rectify it. It won't allow you to do anything. It won't allow you to do anything.
You can't.
You'll be obstructing what you're doing.
You don't make you concentrate. You have
Exactly.
to
I have to go and sort it out.
just
More importantly, when you are using all these music apps, there's some music you play. If you are using Audio Mag, it will play.
To concentrate
It will, it will play ad in between. Or Spotify. It will play ad in between your music. You'll be here, doing your worship, and the next minute you see the
you
ad.
have to keep pressing forward.
And that's what I consider virus when I quickly run to that.
It's not virus.
You are getting it and why it was paid.
It's not
How you paid
virus.
for?
There-
You have to work.
There's a website you visited that downloaded that cookies that is making those ads to appear. That's what is happening. It's not virus. All right. So that is it. That is ad placement. Then number 5 way of how SEM work is via clicks and payments. Clicks and payments. Now let's talk about the pay per click. You only pay when someone clicks on your ad. That is what is called pay per click. So as people click, they take, if their money is 0.5 naira per click, then you now subscribe for 10,000 clicks. So as people click, that's when you pay. So until it reaches the number of people you've paid that will click, that's when the money expires. So it's not by number of days. It's not by, it could take like 5 days. As people click, that's how the money is taken. That's what we call pay per click. That's what most relevant ad that people does, because people want engagement. You understand? People that will engage. So let people click and enter and make inquiries. That's what they want. So you go for the option of pay per click. So when we're going to be doing Facebook ad, you're going to see all that, how to set it up to make your ads be pay per click. So as they click, it takes them to your website or it takes them to your web page, depending on where you want it to go. So that's what is pay per click. So if you see PPC in digital marketing, you know that is pay per click. Questions?
I was trying to ask, sorry to interrupt for the projection, that the person can even click more than once while they are on that interface, right? So the amount of time they also
No. Your account is recognized as one. Yes.
Somebody can only make.
Yes, for you, your account is for one payment. Even if you click 10 times, but you're under one account, that's what they picked.
That metrics will acknowledge
Yes, individual clicking. All right. So the last one is performance tracking.
Number 6.
Yes, number 6 way of how SEM works. Use analytics to track impressions, clicks, conversion rates, and return on investment. Now, we have what we call ROI, return on investment in digital marketing. ROI, return on investment. All right, so performance tracking means using analytics to track impressions, clicks, conversion rates, and return on investment. All right?
Using analytics.
Using analytics. There are some analytics tools you can use to track the impressions, to track the clicks, to know the number of clicks that have happened in your page, on your website. Then the conversion rates, the clicks that converted. That is, when it converts, it means a person has actually made a purchase or subscribed to what you're doing. That is the conversion. And then the return on investment, if you're actually making profits. That is ROI. In digital marketing, return on investment means ROI. So for every ad you are running, you must be tracking the return on investment. How much did you invest? How much did you make?
Okay.
If you invested 1 million naira, how much did you make? Because for every advert you are running, it's for you to make money. It's just like somebody buying goods with intention to make profits. So in digital marketing, running ads is also, you are expected to make profit from the money invested in running the ads. That is the return on your investment. So if the return on your investment is low, it means you have to be checking all this. Whenever it's low, whenever it did not, sometimes you put 1 million naira and you did not make up to 1 million naira, what will you do? You go back and check the pattern, your plan, the strategies you made. Maybe it's not working. You change your strategy, you do it again. So these are things you track, you check, you analyze to be sure that everything is moving smoothly. So you don't just throw money there and then you forget about it. Whatever comes up, no.
Is it also wise that you monetize your social media?
That one is a different ball game. That's a different ball game altogether. We're not talking about monetization now.
I'm going somewhere. So that as you are paying for the SEM, you can also be making money also to take care of.
It's a different ball game. Monetization is different. There are people that they want to sell, make ad, market their products. Do you understand?
No, as a business person, that I am, can I also focus on monetizing the platform that I have?
Monetization is possible for every social media, but it's different from running ads. You can start running ads with the end goal for monetization. Fine. You understand? So, but it's a different ball game on its own. We're talking about core running ads here on different digital platforms. You can as well, with intention that, okay, I want my page to monetize, and then you keep on running your ads. Maybe you want to, from there, recover the monies you are investing. But that is different. It's a total another reward on its own. But the money you are investing in every ad you are running, you should make that money back and make profit on it. That is the return on investment. So if, for instance, you that's into travels agency and you run ad for people, for you to plan people travels, all right? So, and you invested 500,000 for this ad, and at the end of the advert period, you check nobody purchased anything from you, nobody booked any travel from you, will you be happy? Answer me.
There's no return.
There's no return on investment.
I get you, understand.
So you must structure your business in a strategy with different strategies that if you invest 100,000, you will make 200,000 or 150 or 120 in return. At least. That's how to run effective digital marketing. If you are not making profits, you are not doing it well. You are not throwing money away for people to just. But if your goal is for you to just start monetization, that you don't want people any return on investment, that means you don't have any business you are offering. Let Facebook or any social media, no problem. You can do that one until you start monetization. That's a different goal you have in mind. But if you're actually offering services or doing products and services, and then you want to make profit on what you are saying, it's just like a physical store. That you have a store, you have goods in it, and you pay rent, you pay bills. At the end of the day, you take stock. Did I make profit for the year? What did I make? If you are not making profit in the physical store, it's not a good one. So that's the same way online adverts is. You should be making profit for every dime you invest. All right?
I get it.
But you're still confused.
No, I'm not confused. What I'm saying now is that aside from the arrow,
Yeah.
that's return on that one is. I'm just saying like an additional income to what
Yes.
you have. As a business person that I am, I also focus on monetizing my social media platform.
Yes,
so
but
I add money to. I understand the ROI part of it.
We're still in the class.
So you need to concentrate on you making your money back. But I'm not saying that as an
Additionally, yeah.
that as a business person, is it wise that you also monetize your social media platform to have to?
He's wise now. He's wise.
We're just saying they are two different.
Yes, I'm just saying that he's wise, but they are two different things. At the long run, even if you don't have it intention, once you meet the monetization requirements, you will monetize at the long run. But it's what just know that it's what takes time. So, but at the long run, if you meet the requirements, you'll be monetized.
So the advert thing is only requiring you to pay for your adverts,
Pay for your
whatever
ad
platform,
whatever platform.
and then you monitor
your income and make sure that you make profit, not just to make the capital,
a particular number of
not just for the same amount you put, that you make the same amount and get something on top.
But you said you have to monitor it. I didn't know you are designing and
Monitoring it is tracking the progress report. That's what it means, tracking the progress report. When
So you can also know
because when you are tracking the progress report result and you see that this thing is not going well, that's when you start thinking for methods, strategies to apply. That's why some people, it's not good to run ad concurrently, like you want to do 3 months ad, you now run 3 months ad. No, do it 1 week, check the results, check the money that come, do another one. So it gives you a chance to always re-strategize.
I think an example. Just to ask for knowledge sake, like sometimes when you are watching probably a movie online, and then a trailer of another music or movie just
Pops up.
and then in the process you are tempted to click on that pop-up. It takes you to
The page.
you understand, and of course something like that.
Yes.
You make money. If you want to now download the music and something like that.
There are different goals. Some goals is not for money. Some goals is for visibility. So some goals are for visibility.
Awareness about it.
Yes. You understand? Some goals is not for money. Like it's not everybody that does buying and selling. Like my page now, for instance, that is Life, Faith and Growth, is not for money. It's for visibility. If you want to advertise any, if I want to advertise any of my programs, for instance, and I put money in the ads, it's for people to actually subscribe. But say I want more subscribers to my page. You understand? So it's when people subscribe that the money will be counting. You understand? As people subscribe, the money will be counting. So the money will be calculated based on the number of subscribers that I actually got. Do you understand?
I want people to subscribe for say you have.
Eh?
Oh, you're supposed to subscribe on your. So you have enough. That's true. That's why you're subscribing.
So some goals are for subscribers, some goals are to make money, some goals are to just create awareness. Whatever your goal is, make sure that yes, you make profit. That's the profit. That's the return on investment. For you to achieve that goal, is the return on investment. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that's digital marketing.
Digital marketing is digital advertising. What is it?
It's the same thing now. Yes, now.
Advert.
I think I can
advertise.
I have a lot of adverts on everything. They are reading by.
Eh?
Because I'm advertising. Yes.
Intersection.
Even you are listening to your message, that the just says people are paying for it. People are paying for it. That's to be pushed out.
So let's look into some key difference between SEO. I would have liked us to see this on the screen, but maybe I'll find a way to send the key difference on the platform. Oh, thank God.
I hope the one will be patient.
Yes, this is just the last slide. Okay, so key difference of SEO and SEM. All right. Now, SEO, optimizing website for organic search results. SEO is optimizing websites for organic results, while SEM encompasses all search engine marketing activities, both organic and paid. You see the difference. SEM encompasses all search engine marketing activities, both organic and what? Paid. Now, the approach of the two is different. The approach of SEO focuses on improving organic rankings through content optimization, keyword research, and technical improvements. The approach of SEO, I take it again, focuses on improving organic rankings through content optimization, keyword research, and technical improvements, while SEM includes both SEO but also utilizes paid advertising, PPC, to increase visibility. I think I'm blowing the big rounds. It's all right. Okay, I think we'll wrap it up here. I'll send the differences on the platform. So